Hello and welcome to the next episode of Hanashi Round. Today we're going to review the first episode of kaminotou, which is kind of an ongoing thing which we're going to do on this channel. We will have a look at the singular episodes and review them for you. Because you can't do it. Yeah, you can't do it. You need people to tell you what's good and what's bad, so we're here for that. So kaminotou, the first episode, just aired. Which is an interesting project, I think, because we have like this. It's based on a web manga, if I remember correct, from
like a webtoon kind of thing.
Yeah, from a Korean author.
Yeah,
adapted by a Japanese studio, and licensed or paid for by Crunchyroll. So you have kind of like three nations.
It's a total mix-up of everything, which is actually really cool and kind of hopeful to see more international anime projects going forward, as we've seen from Netflix before.
That's a topic on its own. It's
a topic on its own, but it's an interesting development.
Yeah. In either way, interesting or frightening. Tell us in the comments. Let's trash it.
Let's trash it, totally. Like, I start with my feelings to it. I have very ambivalent feelings about it, because somehow I like it a lot, and somehow I really don't. Like, the animation style, it's cool, but also off-putting. There's something that I can't quite grasp in it.
It looks a bit like the outlines are drawn with crayons.
Yeah, right. It's
kind of.
It's so uneven and unrefined in some stages, but otherwise it looks cool. It has really good animations, it has some very cool style, the colors are awesome. Also about the music, like sometimes there are tunes that I really enjoy, and then sometimes it becomes so poppy, like the intro song. I really disliked the OP. It was way too poppy for my liking.
Unpopular opinion. Hashtag unpopular opinions.
Unpopular opinions, yeah, that is absolutely right. Lose the pop, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, if we would go with an overall impression of the whole thing, I mean, like, put it in a kind of science fiction scenario and I would be totally sold, but because I'm not that big on fantasy, that's kind of that's kind of the negative point for me. But it's not. That's just subjective. That's just my personal stance.
Fair enough. I also thought it would work for sci-fi or kind of any genre. I think it will end up to be something like a mashup of multiple dimensions, multiple people from different places.
So maybe we want to go like a bit through the episode, like trying to get it. So in the beginning we had this dude, which I was kind of confused, because in the subtitles they call him Bam, and they never do that in the show. They have kind of a different name for him in the actual voiceover. So that's kind of what the hell. So in the beginning, I mean, like, the whole thing, I'm confused. I don't even know what's going on. So he's chasing the girl.
Right.
Why ever? Then she's falling down. He's going to, I don't know, assault her in a probably sexual manner. I don't know.
The lucky pervert move.
Yeah, well, probably. And then she, then she dissolves, I don't know, into
disappears.
Yeah, into flower petals or something, and
she's being disintegrated.
Yeah, right. And then this Full Metal Alchemist kind of door opens, and again, and he disappears. And what happened? I mean, like, seriously, what happened there?
I think this Tower of God is something you really wish for, or it has this isekai-esque aspect of trying to reborn, which she also said that she hopes to be reborn in a better place. So I think it was her desire, her grand wish to get up to the tower and be there. So she is disintegrated, as you said, from the real world, from the world they live in, just to get there. And it's her spirit maybe fighting for an afterlife kind of thing.
Okay, I have a different approach to the whole thing. I think and that's totally on like his theory. Like she said that she wants to see the stars, and she's describing the stars like this. Oh, look at this! I can't even imagine how that would look. So they obviously never have seen the stars before. So I feel like the whole world they experience, or the whole world for them that they know, is the tower. So and when they kind of have a desire or something, they can enter like the different stages of the tower to have that wish fulfilled.
Well, since it's about different levels. Maybe they are on the lowest level the entire time,
and in the top of the tower you can see the stars.
And he was so below that he was even underneath it.
Yeah.
This is one of the few animes in recent times that has given me this irksome feeling inside. It's something about that, like a mix between wonder and somehow almost disgust, like similar to how the Matrix felt to me. It was so absurd, so foreign and new that I thought, this is really scary and oppressive, but at the same time it's really cool. And I have similar feelings with kaminotou, where I get this, like the guy they meet right in the beginning, this creature, the guardian,
kind of rabbit kind of
thing. The guy,
yeah.
Like, he seems very sadistic and has something lying underneath. He is shady as
SF.
Yeah, shady as F. And that is cool. I really enjoyed that. He creeped me out, which was cool, and I'm interested to see where it's going, what he is hiding, what he is planning. Maybe he is the good guy in the end, and he is planning for...
Or the bad one.
For Bam, or whatever his name now is, to go through the tower and change up the whole scenario, how the world works. That he has high hopes in him. He kinda led him to the first task, which seemed not to be an easy one either. I was interested also in the other characters. They were cool, they were enticing. Like with Rachel, I didn't build as much of a relationship as I did with them. They seemed to have more character behind them.
I mean, like, she did disappear, right?
Yeah, she disappeared. She was very hollow, you could say. She just disappeared. She was there. She's the obvious love or the sister interest, whatever you want it to be. His life is connected to hers, or he lives because of her in many ways.
His only motivation, obviously, is to find her. And I mean, like, your little cube analogy from the preview video was pretty... I mean, like, it seems like it's kind of what it is. Like, he has some kind of life-threatening task he has to overcome and to get to the next level. So
it also has this battle royale thing going on with a twist, hopefully.
In the like what we're going to see in the next episode, like
at
this
least
level,
But as it seems, there is competitors, and they have to either outdo each other, because only one can get the wish, which shouldn't be a problem for Bam, because he doesn't have a wish. He just wants to reach the top.
Which is a wish on its own.
Yeah, which is a wish on its own, but it's not the desire to get something back from the tower. It's just the desire to see someone who is going up the tower, and the person who's going up the tower also doesn't have the wish to get something granted too outlandish. He wants to reach the top of the tower to be able to see the night sky, the real sky. Yeah. If that exists, who knows? Maybe we're in a matrix and everything is just computer generated.
I think so far this is the biggest selling point for me. That is just that I don't know what's going on in a good way. I mean, like, it's not like with every mystery you build up, if the payoff is shit, then the show is not worth it, right?
Right.
So as long as you don't like reveal the big twist or reveal any details, it stays mysterious. And as long as, I mean, like, we will see how long it stays mysterious and if the payoff is going to be good, because right now I'm just curious about how this world works and where the other characters are coming from. Because like the girl that gives him the sword and the blue-haired dude in the other level, they kind of wear like regular clothes like you would expect from our world. So I am not sure if that's just some style they have in their world as well, or if it, like you said, like some interdimensional thing.
They also, the princess and the blue-haired guy, I think she called him Guide, if I remember correctly. They seem to be living in the tower or adjacent to the tower.
You mean the servant kind of for the girl?
Yeah, the servant for the princess.
This blue-haired
right.
with
the bag.
Yeah,
right. He wore something like a normal, similar to a school uniform.
Yeah, probably.
I don't remember correctly. We will see it in the trailer later. But yeah, he seemed to be more on a normal level than the others, which. We had the beast man, we had the lizard man or dragonkin kind of guy.
But nobody was freaked out by that, so they apparently know that stuff. It's not like
there's
they're
a
new
leaf
to this.
girl, like a plant girl with a leaf samurai sword.
Right.
Which reminded me a bit of Adventure Time when he had the leaf sword. Never mind.
Okay. I thought like of a Pokemon. So we're going to see where this is going to pick up in the next episode.
Definitely, I really enjoy the mystery and the setup of it all. I'm very curious where it's going, what will happen later.
So far this is the only thing that is really keeping me interested.
Right. The main character for me is still a little bit too passive, I think.
Yeah.
He could do more and could play out a little bit harder or a bit more ambitious. So far he is letting things happen to him and he's not striving forward as much as I would like. So there's not much to his character we can see or identify on, except for rescuing Rachel, which is fair enough, but that should be his only desire.
Yeah. That's the negative. Like the other girl and the dude, and okay, it was 20 minutes. It's just the first episode, so maybe we're complaining a bit much, but
that is
they
true.
don't. Like she just comes in and gives him the sword, and it has no real why, you know. Like okay, he's cute.
Apparently, his talent is to be cute. There is multiple people that say he looks nice. Maybe the bad guy will like him too, and be like, hey, maybe buddy.
It's going to be like a Boku no Pico kind of reveal at the end. So the only thing, here's my prediction. Are we at the end already? Are we at the prediction?
We're getting to the predictions,
okay.
I think.
My prediction is that when he's going to get to her, and maybe we're not even seeing that in the anime. That's probably not going to be adapted. But my theory about the real ending is he's going to reach the top and find her, but she's going to be like 80 or something. Because when he was like hugging or whatever the ghost of the sword, and they were in like this spiral kind of thing, then the ghost said or the sword kind of ghost said something along the lines of like she's going to be different, and you're going to have some time spent apart from each other or something like that. And that kind of gave me the vibe like that time moves different, maybe on the different levels or something, that he's not going to age as fast as she is or something like that, and then when he is going to find her, she's going to be old or dead.
That is most likely. I also had the feeling that time moved differently in these scenes or between the scenes. Like when he arrived, the guardian guy, the rabbit guy, he already knew about her and what she has told him, so they had a conversation, and for us it seemed like there's only a few minutes or seconds apart from them. So it will be interesting to follow, and we have to see where this is going.
Maybe that rabbit guy has like let's say like 100 copies of himself, and he's simultaneously every one of those, controlling every level and talking with everyone at the same time, kind of.
Right, that could be interesting. So he copied Naruto's Kagebunshin no Jutsu, and
if you say
it's
so,
the information. In any case, let us know in the comments below what you think, how you liked and how you enjoyed it. I can't say I loved it, but I'm definitely interested, and I'm excited to see more and where this is going. Tell us also your thoughts, your ideas, and what you hope from the show.
Right. I'm not going to say anything else.
Fair enough. Then like, subscribe, and
look forward to the next video.
Ring the bell, I heard.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.